To seek out some showers control here. I like the gravity well just to deny that angle over to TSM, but the snake bite is going to slow the push down.
Already coming up, Sabrosa with the paranoia able to get the first, and that leaves everybody on Academy attempting to get this pick off of Sabrosa. 18 health. You have to play with the headshots unless you want to get picked off this early. But it does seem like, 1 minute and 12 seconds left, already taking majority of the players out on the Academy team. Now leaving TSM wanting more, but that's Academy with their first pick here. Their second, actually. That leaves both of the Sentinels down, so the site's pretty easy to retrieve.
Yeah, ZK is going to go for that TP, but actually going to rotate back towards short. But TSM, they're getting aggressive here. GMD is going to spot out Venture. Going to get that pick off on ZK as well. Now there's just one left here on Academy. It's Venture, the most recent pickup here for the Academy team.
Yeah, but I don't know how well Venture is going to be able to get out of the situation, especially not peeking the corner.
From TSM, FTX has been strong so far.
Oh, will Sabrosa be kind? Oh, yeah, that TP coming at the most unfortunate time. Boy is going to be able to throw that paint shell down. And, great gravity well coming through in order to keep anybody there. But the TP came down at the wrong time. Therefore, Sabrosa, Payan going to get the spray down. That's at least another weapon in the hands of Academy. Now that leaves this 5v3. Better numbers here for Academy. Better time. Now Corey moving up. Might just be able to get the one. The second is very much needed here, especially since the numbers are dwindling. But no, TSM, they're bringing it back. They're not allowing anybody on Academy to take these picks any longer. But still, the utility is there. They could definitely play with it.
Ooh, but now it's just one enemy remaining. 7 trying to get the defuse off. But the post plant here is strong for the Academy team. They have the advantage. The decay is going through. 7's just going to try and push one off the angle. Not sure if there will be enough time.
Probably not. Venture's right there. Is going to wait for the swing regardless. I'm not really even sure that 7 can commit to that defuse.
Same time, lacks a lot of information backside. If GMD pushes in here, could be all over for him. But the showstopper is going to come out from Boy. That's an opening pick. And now, B-site looking even more free.
That's the one down. The showstopper kind of closing off this round. And TSM are struggling. That Viper Spit honestly sealed the deal here for Academy. If they hadn't utilized that, it would have been a lot harder to get onto the site because a ton of the players were there. Now Sabrosa having to go for the save and assuming as to where people are hiding. But Boy, if Boy doesn't check this corner, it's over. Pretty sure Boy will. Gonna be able to get it right through the box. Corey right on top of Car though. The truck is going to be able to hit that one. That's pretty good for them at least. Now TSM though leaving 7 alone, so having to fight for the site. Although this Cosmic Divide is not going to make it any easier. A peek through here for Venture. And now 7. Honestly, good for 3. Maybe here, taking the one. Harmful. The Boy's trying to isolate these corners at least. Try to take anybody out. Oh, there's 7's walking with the operator. He's like, hey, no time for chit chat. I'm pretty much done here. But we're going to be able to see the Hunter's Fury come out. That's going to at least push these players back into a corner. But the only players pushed into this corner are going to be Academy. Don't let them get this rotation through. Now Boy running their way up. Oh, they are actually going to get stopped with this utility. Corey trying to at least advance forward. And beautiful. The showstopper stops that advancement here from Academy. Now Academy has to fight it. Harmful with the operator. Definitely going to be a lot more difficult than what they think. And now we're pushing up. This is TSM's match. They're going to fight it. They're winning it out. Now Harmful with the one. Harmful, you could save the operator as well, but that's a lot of economy from Rossi. Actually, Tig and Payan just a little bit, but not enough. Boy's low as well. They're going to be able to catch Payan out just with the utility that we're seeing. The spray comes through. Boy is low, but able to take one. That's good enough for Boy. Done his job. Created that space. Get the spike down. And there it is. The stun. But still, regardless, Rossi working their way up. We have TSM are trying to fight their way on. And it's going to be very difficult for them because now we have Academy here with this 5v2. And just deep within the smoke. The moment it dissipates, it's going to be Curry left alone. They have to fight for their lives. Nobody's going to flank around, though. They're very patient on the site here for Academy.
Honestly, TSM, I think, might be just playing for the exit frags in the situation. trying to hold Academy hostage on site for the fear of the spike defusal going through. But as Corey tries to push on to site, going to be punished through the smoke, and that's going to be GMD saving their rifle once again. And I am a big fan of how Pan has been utilizing the Viper's Pit so far.
Too late. Although Rossi's getting that distraction through. TSM Academy, no, hey, we have to get past this scam. Pretty much TP when we're ready. We can try to get ourselves onto the A site. The teleport comes through. The rotation has to commit here for TSM. And a beautiful play. All that distraction over towards B. That led TSM not able to use their camera, not able to catch on this early. Sabrosa trying to fight onto the site, but regardless, the space already made, so boy, no longer needed. I'm gonna be able to see at least something here from TSM Academy, but regardless, they're just getting completely mauled.
30 seconds left.
Oh, Sabrosa is trying to gather that information. You can see it, not gonna gather much. Although the paint shell comes out, is it worth it? The push there, no, nothing comes through with it. 7 with the 2K, just using the operator and the headhunter to be able to catch those heads now. The push is committing. Here TSM with the 3K. We have everybody down on TSM Academy. Nobody. Oh yeah, the whole squad is popping out here. Down in short, right outside of Hookah. We can already see the fight commit. Academy trying to take these. Are they going to be able to? The stun is going to stop ZK from pushing out any further. But now, I mean, it's just the long push onto the B site.
7 already has elbow control now too, but just missed Harmful, who's going to be pushing through to site. Going to be able to get one, not the other though. The trades will come out. TSM, GMD's going to get that plant down. That's 1 towards the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, but Academy have the bad end of the stick, especially with all that util. Now 7 watching, and Pan goes down, so that leaves ZK worrying. Can I get this? Is it gonna be hard? Maybe not. Oh yeah, okay, wait, we got the first one, so we can continue. Now GMD is waiting for the perfect moment to use that utility, but I'm not sure ZK knows. Now he does, at least knowing where he is. Gonna be able to take at least something. Line of sight going gone. But Frenzy in hand, trying to get at least something. A pick would be good enough here for Academy.
Just a lot of attention being drawn towards A so far.
Yeah, boys waiting within this smoke. I'd be afraid if I were anybody on TSM. And look at that. The teamwork was beautiful. ZK right behind, waiting for that pick. And now Harmful's trying to play for their own picks as well. But unfortunately for them, not going to be able to take it. Though no Astral Stars available. And this is one of the things that might be a little bit at fault with Astra. Now the post plan is here, and all that util has been used. You're not going to have any more smoke utility, and you have to heavily rely on all the other things that you could use. But nothing here for Astra. Astra's completely, honestly, nothing there. No flashes, no nothing, no gravity wells to be able to clear out those corners, and that's going to be that heavily rely on Venture. Trying to get that information with the dart, but not able to get anything instead. 7 is alone, though, so that allows ZK to try to peek out, being a little bit more confident, but the confidence goes down as that pick comes through, and now Corey feeling definitely just as confident. But, oh, are they able to? I mean, the question is maybe not. Okay, beautiful knockdown there. Could honestly still get it. It's going to be the knockdown again. The stall for time is good, knowing that they can swing through, and now that's unfortunate. Venture not doing a good enough job to be able to hold Payan, and the clutch here for Corey for what TSM wants to do. Nobody's on the A site, so that kind of allows a little bit more leeway. Harmful is going to try to peek, might just be able to get the one. Rossi has to fight this, but is Rossi gonna win it? Having to back off. I mean, taking that 1v1 would be risky, regardless of the weapon in hand. Now 7 gets down ZK with just the frenzy. They're gonna be able to pick up a weapon if they can get past GMD here, but I'm not sure if GMD is gonna want to fight it. I mean, perfect timing here. The thrifty round for Academy, stopping the plant at perfect timing.
And actually rotation being pulled towards A on the defenders.
Oh yeah, waited a long time. Payan didn't hear anything, so maybe gave that cue off. And now alone, Sabrosa's coming up down. Inside, gonna be able to take out boy. Payan knows, hey Sabrosa, I know you're there, please spare me my life. Or maybe I'll just spare you yours. You'll just be able to see. Sabrosa takes it. Definitely gonna have to rely on the utility that they have left. Now ZK only having 1 star available. Could utilize it for the smoke, which would be the best case scenario. Sabrosa trying to at least get some flashes through, knowing that Venture's watching. Do they know Venture's going to be able to pull out this Hunter's Fury? And I'm pretty sure it's going to be dangerous for Sabrosa, getting caught in that one as well. Now Harmful trying to test this peak. But Corey's watching it, waiting for it. Now the op, the moment that this smoke dissipates, I'd be afraid for anybody watching. Harmful, no, you have to be careful. Still able to get the pick, and it works out nice, but is it going to be nice enough? TSM, they cannot fight back. They're losing all of these 1v1s. Now Venture's going to try to at least force this one down.
And now I'm too nervous to say it again.
Okay, yeah, my bad, but...
Yeah, maybe later.
Okay, for sure.
Off stream. But the fault light will come through, and Sabrosa just going to be pushing over towards backside. That's backside control here for TSM, but boy, still gonna stall things out with the paint shell, and TSM, they're kind of surrounded here by the defenders right now, making the plant difficult to stick. Sabrosa is gonna go for it anyways.
Yeah, just pushing up. It's still numbers pretty good on Academy. As I say that, Rossi is going to shove it back in my face. Now this Cosmic Divide is going to be able to at least obscure that vision, try to take away that hearing that TSM might have, and they're waiting. They're holding that cross. They might just push together, but is it enough? Is it enough for them to be able to even get that defusal? It does seem like they're playing pretty well. Sabrosa trying to play ring around the rosy, going side by side, weaving and bobbing, but isn't able to actually catch anybody out. Honestly, that was pretty close.
No, they aren't. That is a trip, though, on the side of TSM, but look at the positioning of Boyd. Might actually catch out GMD with the util out, and that's another pickup there from Harmful. Now TSM, they're whittled down to 3 at the standstill.
One enemy remaining. Spike down.
Okay, that leaves 1. Now the spike is down. Rossi's alone. Okay, Rossi, are you feeling it? Do you smell the players? Do you know where they are? Okay, well, Harmful's over there. I'm pretty much tagging that one out. Hey, okay, Payan's over there. Let's wait for that. That dart comes through. Let's take these fights. But am I going to be able to win it? I don't know. The shots are committing. I'm getting some damage through. That's enough. See that cage come up. But Harmful completely smoked off. Can't use the operator. Actually,
no way!
Right there, the smoke goes down. Harmful's like, okay, beautiful timing. I'm gonna use this. I see 2 players there down. Now that's the 3rd. Rossi's down as well, but Corey's shutting it off. Corey's had enough. I'm not gonna let you win this round. It's 10-12. This is the match point, and this is it. TSM are fighting for their lives, but honestly, that might have been it.
We heard the fake TP going through from Sabrosa, but the fact that we still have Boy over on the B site, he didn't hear the TP actually open. They know it's going to be a re-hit towards A right now. Double up in heaven right now for the Academy team. Corey's been pushed all the way back site, though, still, and Sabrosa still has to make his way on.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, but Sabrosa's in a bad position. Oh,
Spike down.
did not get the plant down. And that is unfortunate. Sabrosa was 2 seconds away, but... And that one way makes it easier for Venture to kind of just maneuver their way around. Jiggle peeked that with just the drone in hand, but now the cross is being held. Not going to be able to take it. Corey knows that there's multiple players hiding just within those corners. That 3K comes down. Now the push up to the A site is going to be pretty important.
It's going to be a 2v4 on this retake, but there are 2 on the side of TSM that are about half health at the moment. We see a counter owl drone being set up for a push in through tree, and just going to be clearing out the mid flank just in case, and Boyd does get the info and suppression on both of the initiators.
Yeah, but it's gonna be really hard, honestly, for this to even come through. I'd expect maybe just waiting for the exit frags to take some weapons out of the hands of TSM. Now they're able to get at least GMD. Yeah, 7's gonna take out Boyd. Payan fighting for at least more, but just probably gonna be able to get 3. And now we're gonna have this wrap around. ZK knows that they're up there. The timing for the peak is beautiful. Now it really is just dependent on what 7 wants to do with Harmful. Especially as Harmful waits along with Boyd. Boyd knows the flank is coming along. Rossi's elbow peaks, but now the spike. Rossi! You should have followed through onto the site with everybody else, because now that spike is into the hands of TSM Academy. And honestly, they're putting up a good fight, but the pigs are coming down. Okay, that leaves Payan alone. The spike is there for the taking for TSM. GMD, no. Information is there. The Rolling Thunder comes through, and honestly, this might just be a beautiful close off. Oh, okay. We stop here. I digress.
10
And this is
seconds
gonna
left.
be pretty hard for 7. Oh, yeah, and that's unfortunate, especially since that peek came through. Hey, they could definitely push forward. Now, Paranoia comes through, coming down in tree. Boy doesn't know that they're aggressing. Watching the crossover with ZK, but maybe the peek was a little bit too early. Here, 7 goes down, but that wasn't enough. That's going to leave Academy with a bad taste in their mouths as they have this 2v4.
It's a really nice pinch coming in through tree. Now Venture trying to get some information. Spike will go down front. Jenny almost catching one off. Rossi will fall. And now it's a 3v2 situation. Venture does have the recon available as well to shoot through this smoke.
Out of charges.
Yeah, this dart comes down. Harmful does not know who's on the other side of the smoke since there wasn't much information gathered from Venture. Venture's going back and forth. Where are they? I don't know. And now I have to try to defuse. This is too much for me. And now GMD coming alongside is going to peek through.
But Academy, they do have a bit of a hint. You see rotations being pulled towards A. Now, the zoning is going to come through with the Hunter's Fury on the side of TSM. Corey getting one with the paint shells, and the aggression coming through tree. But they have to funnel through to try and actually get onto A site.
Oh, yeah, but everybody's pushing already. TSM, Academy. Okay, they're pulling back these numbers, but Harmful with the op. It's going to be difficult for TSM to even push past Harmful. But Harmful's repositioning. Oh no, I don't know if this is the best play here. Maybe just playing onto the site, waiting a little bit longer would have been best.
Sabros is in danger here. 16 HP.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to go for that rotation again. They have no idea. Hunter's Fury coming down. Okay, that knocks out Sabrosa in enough time. Might just be able to close this one out as well. There you go. The spike cannot be planted. 2 seconds left. Rossi trying to fight for the spike plant. I mean, even so, just planning it for the economy. Harmful. If they get picked off, yeah, that Vandal's down. I might just be able to catch them out in spawn, but boy, left alone, trying to find something down in spawn. Harmful takes the one, and it might actually have this fight through. They know Harmful is there. Harmful's rushing up, but it does seem like Corey's gonna stop this from coming along down in CT, and now the fight commences onto the site here. TSM is winning it out. Now they're able to take the site for themselves. The B site, the spike can be planted, but now the post plan is the most important.
Sabrosa going to be planting on default here. I think if the Academy team had just waited a little bit longer, but the updraft will come through, and all of a sudden, the tide is turning. Advantage towards Academy.
Oh, okay, Rossi trying to get the shock dart. Beautiful. That leaves Spain having to exit out of that corner, and Rossi plays forward. Isn't going to collect the Odin. No Sova Odin today, but Harmful is going to clutch up, push that through.
Rossi does have the Hunter's Fury to help with some zoning if they're able to maybe get a pick or two off on the Academy team. Recon will go out, allowing Corey to try and make some space. Oh, but shut down by Harmful. The op kill will come through. But 7, good for a trade. Now it's 3v3.
Yeah, Odin waiting down. Venture's kind of watching the angle that ZK can't. Backing off to make sure they can get at least a wider position. But A site, I'm still leaving that anchor there for TSM Academy. They have the Killjoy. I think this will play out well, though, unless Payan tries to get aggressive, tries to peek this, then I don't know how well it's going to work. B site still kind of wavering.
I mean, 10
seconds left.
10 seconds left.
Oh yeah, and this is going to be a hard push off. ZK still having the smoke, isn't going to use it, but still trying to maybe get the spray through. No, not going to spray through the box. It leaves that 3 health there. ZK is going to get completely obliterated here. I mean, you can't necessarily do much against that Spectre run and gun when you're 3 health. Now the peek has to, yeah, Sabrosa is going to be able to close this one out. And TSM...
That's going to cause TSM to go all the way towards the B site, but the huge null command is going to shut down the showstopper from Corey, but he's going to get his revenge now. It's a 4v4, waiting on that Fortnite res.
Oh, but Harmful knows. Okay, now maybe not knowing enough. 7 is going to take out Harmful, as they don't necessarily know 7's deep down within. I think 7 actually took that one out with the smoke there, and now 7 with the other. 7 just needs the headshot, but not going to be able to get it. That leaves Venture alone. And with the Odin as well, could honestly get something through with these paper-thin walls, but the headshot.
Not gonna happen. Now 45 seconds. Venture pulling out that Hunter's Fury. Good for one, like I mentioned. Not gonna get the second, though.
No, but Payan, okay, it looked like it would have worked out. Payan was in a pretty good position there. Unfortunately, no one's going to play with them, but beautiful. Oh, that dart hits most. And that's going to allow at least that pick through. Seven has to fight for the right clicks, although that Vandal is down. That leaves Seven having for that reload. Not enough bullets left. Harmful fighting for this pick.
Out of charges.
Oh, and this time, okay, the aggressive approach for TSM Academy. I've been waiting for something like this. It's fast. It's furious. But is it enough? I mean, maybe not. Corey, right, we have that paint shell come through, and now that takes the one down. Boathouse completely cleared. Harmful, creating that space for the team to aggress onto the site. So it works out nice. Now we still do have at least this smoke. 8 seconds left for that use. ZK's waiting for it, just waiting down in garage to kind of have that back end clear that extremity. But now the slow push here, Spicy. It's going to have to commit pretty hard.
It's gonna be a 4v4 on this retake, but there's a lot of flash potential coming out. A nice, responsive recon bolt gonna come through, and that's gonna give an advantage over towards Academy, but Sabrosa gonna get 2 pickups, and now it's a 2v1.
Ooh, 2v1.
Really looking to get some really aggressive mid control like we saw Harmful do previously, who, as I mentioned him, speak of the devil, he falls.
Yeah, but this push up, okay, this is different. I'm liking this aggression from TSM. They're pushing up through Cat. Nobody's able to catch them out, although Sabrosa catches the one, the second there. And beautiful. I mean, the trade's out. The potential was there.
Might be good for one here if they do check the left corner. Ross is just turning away. Payan with the patience, gonna get that pickup. Now it's a 2v2, but they have to reconvene Gompers because they have to be able to get those trades off. If Venture falls with the spike in hand, it's all over.
One enemy remaining.
Speaking of things being over, Gompers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but okay, but Venture has a pretty good advantage here.
One enemy remaining.
Wait, no,
I think the approach that Venture took was the funniest thing, especially like, oh, he's there. Okay, that's fine. I'll just continue walking while I just take his head off of his own body. But the one tap, oh, it almost worked.
30 seconds left.
Harmful is going to open up the site. We have the Rolling Thunder come through. Now GMD working their way up. But everybody's going to back off on Academy. But do they have enough time? It does seem like the A side is clear, but the rotation is coming along. ZK, okay, that opens up a little bit more, but 13 seconds left. This is scary. If Payan can't commit to these picks and ensure that the extremities of the site are completely covered, this is going to be dangerous. The spike comes down, but it's up to Payan to continue to stop this push from coming forth. And honestly, Payan did a really good job at doing so. But now it's just Boy alone, waiting. GMD having the timing, which works out well, but this 1v3 is going to be very hard for GMD to even do anything with, unless they can isolate these players.
Gonna push the Jenny player off, but a nice reactive recon bolt will come through.
Is for TSM.
They can
They're
push
at
on
the point
Tunico.
where, yeah, they're at the point where they're low enough to the point where they can't buy the next round if they lose. Now we can already see the picks coming down. It's a bloodbath down in mid. The paranoia working out perfectly to allow that space to be created, but TSM not letting it go down. Corey is getting aggressive, but beautiful peek with the paranoia. ZK almost had it as well. Unfortunately, Academy, they're getting read like a book now because they just keep doing the same things over and over again. And now Payan has to be the deciding factor for the team. Hey, Payan, you got to be able to push up here and take these picks down. No, but Corey's going to shut that out, so my apologies, can't do much. Now that leaves at least 2 players. 2v2. Pretty much equal.
Drone gonna be able to spot out both, so Academy do have the information that these players are still towards the A site. It's gonna be a push on nonetheless, though. We're gonna see the plant going down. Venture does have 5 seconds until another recon is available.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Yeah, but right here is the time for Boy to clutch it up. I don't know if peeking would be the best case scenario, especially with that Odin from 7. Yeah, okay,
No!
never mind. The one tap I was just completely in the wrong.
No charges. Suppress it.
Whew. But look at the map control that we're seeing from TSM right now.
Yeah.
Academy making their way back through Garage, but the information's given. I mean, TSM should have this read. Boy is poised with the flashpoint. Not going to connect. TP onto site for ZK. Now 25 seconds to get that spike down.
Yeah, but 14 health for 7. Is 7 going to be able to do more than just one? Ooh. Okay, not under the hands of ZK though. Academy, they're slowly bringing it back. They have to bring it back even further. Rossi left alone. Rossi knows where Boy is. Spray down behind this triple. It's going to be dangerous. Paranoia to the max here. Zabroza.
Yep, dark cover will go down. Just spotted out the owl drone, and that's a lot of stall coming out. There's 30 seconds left, Gompers. They gotta make a play.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, but the push is coming out. 30 seconds left. It's going to be pretty hard for TSM Academy to even aggress onto the side, especially as TSM take these picks in hand. Venture with the recon dart, trying to at least get something, but this is dangerous. I mean, look at that. GMD was like, I have my rolling thunder. Just trying to work their way around. I'm not sure anybody here knows. Boy, yeah, Boy's definitely aware, trying to get the flank around to assist Harmful, but Boy has to hurry up. Sabrosa's trying to pick off this fight. Boy's actually going to try to regather and reposition to be able to help Harmful out. And now this pistol round looks like it's going for TSM Academy, but GMD, you know, still having that paranoia, learning from the best, right? You have GMD attempting to get that paranoia down to assist with the push-up from Rossi, but not going to be able to hit far enough. 7, getting the right click down, that's all you need. Damage was done. Now the Ghost in hand, and Headhunter, of course, but GMD hitting the shots. That's going to be pretty effective, leaving Payan having to heal. So definitely could take some fights if heal needed could be utilized, but now that Spike is down, yeah, that's going to leave a mark. So the entry can commit. Payan's waiting for the perfect moment to stop the plant. Now we're going to see that wall come through. They're going to have to push right through that wall, but as Sabrosa is attempting to clear those corners, maybe create some space, might just be able to get it some damage done. Now the smoke is going to be placed pretty far up. That leaves that 30 seconds left. I mean, having Sabrosa washing the extremities. Watching a little bit further up that mid. Okay, Rossi with the 2K. Let's see it. That looks pretty good. Now I believe, yeah, this bonus round comes in fruition.
Team Gompers, and if they lose this one, I believe they'll be on another eco.
Ooh, yeah, but that paranoia kind of opens up the site here. You can see TSM attempting for the push, but Payan isn't allowing it to happen. The Hunter's Fury spacing everything out a little bit more, and ZK might just get caught out, but the damage is done. Even though ZK wasn't down, it still is looking pretty good here for TSM. Now we just have to see whether or not ZK can commit to the fight alongside their teammates.
It's tough. I mean, it is a 3v3 situation here, Gomper. ZK will have the dark cover available in just a moment, but that's 2 picks off. Venture now left in a 2v1. Hey, Ross is going to have a recon for behind that toxic screen. Spot out Payan Jenny.
Okay, Payan, though, doesn't... Oh, never mind. I was going to say Payan was in a pretty good position, especially since there was at least that blind coming through. Some friendly fire there, but not going to be able to do much for Academy. Still damage done. Rossi 60 health. The shock darts are coming through. Boy coming along with this flank. I think the flank could honestly be pretty well spoken, especially with the headshot. 7! Okay, Boy now has opened up a little bit more. They know the flank is coming along, but just as that information comes through, Venture takes out the one more. Now this is looking better. There might just be a gun in the hands of Venture. especially if they're able to take this one out right below. GMD's low enough to the point where they could be taken out. Now Sabrosa's left, and they know exactly where Sabrosa's hiding. I know you're in that corner. I'm gonna be able to peek it. Boy comes along. They know where it is, and now the defusal. This is a war, and TSM Academy has just won out at least a fraction.
But Boy's just gonna be able to use the new yellow box right around. Oh, but GMD, good for 2 after that from the shadows.
Yeah, but the B side, ZK is hiding, waiting for something to come through. Nothing's gonna commit though. Especially not even that paranoia. ZK can't use it just yet, especially knowing that they don't know what to do now. But GMD is really pulling through for the team. That 4K
Enemy remaining.
is going to be committed. Now that leaves Harmful alone, especially as ZK goes down. And now TSM Academy they're shaking. They're whether or not they're freezing, because you know a map like Icebox is pretty cold. They're freezing a lot more than what they should be. Okay, knowing Venture's there. You have it. The Hunter's Fury comes down, trying to get something. Sabrosa is right behind. Down in kitchen, having that backup as well, just in case that trade potential is needed. Now it's ZK. Harmful, especially Pay and left alone. So they have to fight 4 picks in order. Okay, I was gonna say in order to do something, but Corey's the only one really pulling through here, especially with the Blade Storm, gathering that information. Now just toying around with Harmful, but Harmful was like, yeah, okay, you can do your back and forth jumping jacks. Your exercise is over. So is yours. You're done. On TSM Academy. You have to be able to get these picks through. Venture, okay, kind of redeeming their spot. Trying to get this one. Now Harmful with the operator. Pulling out that up was definitely a good idea, especially on the defense, and aggressing forth with it. It's going to work out nicely in their favor. But it really is just 7 attempting to get these picks. Now the spike is down, but 7 has to try to jump for it. Oh no, but it's just in such bad positioning.
It is a really awkward spot to try and recover. The zip will go through. Audio cue, though, was heard by Harmful, and yeah. Ooh, yeah, the aggression is coming through slowly. Corey dashed onto site here. Cloudburst for cover. Just gonna be taking this fight with ZK, but ooh, Recon's gonna light up Harmful, and that's 2 for 7. No, just like that, another Viper's pit comes through Gompers. It's gonna be a 5v2 on this retake. Things aren't looking good.
No, but Spike planted right inside of that Viper's pit, and we see Venture with the dart, so they could definitely get the information needed. Try to get the spray through. Especially having that drone. I think maybe just trying to play off of that would be beneficial, but the exit frags are also just as beneficial with Boy watching. Waiting for the push. Ooh, nasty dink for GMD, but nobody knows Boy is right around the corner, but will Boy be able to actually do anything? No.
Can't count them out. You can never count them out because of that consideration. And now Rossi gonna be using that owl drone, just try and clear out B long. A lot of action going down in mid though, and that's tube control now claimed by Sabrosa. Oh, the timing was impeccable there. Now we're sitting at a 3v4 situation.
Stealing sight.
Yeah, blind though. He's going to be able to steal something. GMD. Beautiful. I'm loving the usage of the paranoias that we're seeing come out from TSM. They are beautiful. I love the Omen plays that they pull through, the teamwork that they use. It's more so, you know, hey, we do have this paranoia. We don't have to play it by ourselves. We don't have to play the paranoia to kind of just, you know, keep it for something so silly as to just clearing the site. But yeah, the timing looks pretty good. It's unfortunate though. Boy is able to turn around, and now it leaves Corey alone. Attempting to wait for something. The spray down. Corey's not able to hit it, but Boy peeking through. Oh, beautiful one-tap clutch. I love how long it's taking. Just slowly waiting for it to do something, but by the time it lands, everybody's going to be down on Academy. And now, I mean, finally, the information comes through, but, I mean, was it really effective? Maybe not, because everybody was pretty much caught out. Now that leaves Academy alone, trying to fight for sight, and that now Harmful trying to fight for themselves. They don't really have anybody to do something with them. Looks pretty unfortunate, especially with Corey there, but Corey couldn't clutch up like they did the last round. Now Sabrosa inching their way closer to their utility to play with. Now that one way there to assist Sabrosa as well, but nobody knows. This is insane.
seconds left.
I'm afraid for Pain because I feel like their hair is going to stick out. They're just going to peek through. Yeah, beautiful here. That's what they need. This 3v3 working out perfectly. Now we have the tour de force there, and they're going to wall up just in time in order to do something. GMD trying to TP through, and that leaves Corey alone in this 1v3 scenario, but the Vandal is there. They don't have a Spectre. They're pretty rich in economy, so they were able to buy this round. But next round, it's looking like the eco's not looking too good for TSM. So Corey definitely in dire need of some picks. But everybody's moving their way back on the extremity of the site. Attempting to play for maybe the utility?
I mean, there's no util, there's no
Yeah.
post-plant util that can be played, but I do like how Academy's trying to re-clear that flank. Corey going to be able to isolate 1-1v1 situation, make that a second. Now, 3v1 turned into a 1v1. Time is ticking. No cloud burst for cover. Oh, and that's going to be Corey closing it out with the 3K, but no time to defuse the spike gompers. However, still a 2-stack here towards A on the side of TSM. You're going to see Guimond's throwing out that paranoia. Not going to be able to get anything off of it, though. Now, advantage to Academy.
Ooh, okay, Corey's sitting in that 3 rows. They can't just peek through, especially as that goes down. TSM Academy fighting for the site. Rossi, I don't think Rossi's going to be able to win this one out. It's looking dangerous, but no, Rossi said, wait, I'm still here. I'm still fighting. I haven't given up just yet. I'm not going to. Let's see if Venture's going to peek. Get aggressive. If Venture does, it might just be a detriment. Here we have ZK down as well. No, but be careful, Rossi! Your feet are dangling, and you have to try to get this pick, but Venture isn't allowing Rossi.
Standing out of charges.
But is it really? Oh, it's hitting maybe just a little bit too close. GMT, though, has to reposition. The reposition is going to come true, but we're all going to get this flash. Okay, no. Nothing comes down. It's the resurrection. Sabrosa's there to take it. Now that 3K down. No, Boy, be careful because Sabrosa's there. But we are going to be able to see Boy in full action. Now it's just the one. And TSM are saying no longer to this slander to their name. They're not the Academy team for a reason.